I'll get some check-ins already. Amy's here. Gene's here. Ah, better-ish. Oh, hey Z, welcome back. Hope you guys are doing well after your cruise. A second here. There we go. Oh, and Haley's here too. Wow, look at this group. Oh, so awesome. There's brother Kevin. Haley says perfect timing. Agreed. Divine timing is perfect. So glad to see you. Yeah, so most of you know I've got this. I get sick like every maybe 3 or 4 years, except I was 2 months shy of hitting 3 years without COVID, and then I got that. That was 2 years ago, or over a year ago. I don't get sick. I take care of myself. I don't take any meds or anything. I had to go to the store to get some antihistamine, or I don't even know what it was. I couldn't even remember what it's called. The stuff you take to dry up your, Haley will know. She's been like a nurse and stuff. She's medically trained. What's a common over-the-counter thing? I had to go to the store to find it. It's like, what's that called again? The stuff to dry up all of this. With the, what's the active ingredient? Acetaminophen? Anyway, I don't keep, all I have is vitamin C. So I'm grateful. I've taken care of myself too. So I had to get some of that because I was judging the Arizona Massage Championship, which I competed in 4 years ago. Now as a judge. That was on Saturday. That was 3.5 hours. I got through that, and then my body just, I'd already woken up with a sore throat and everything. Or Friday night it set in, and then Saturday I got up and I just tanked up on that. I brought my whole vitamin C container with me, 1,000 milligrams. I was popping 1 or 2 at a time. It got me through the whole competition, and then I got home, and man, my body just like Sudafed. Maybe what's the brand? Yeah, that's it. I guess Sudafed. Yeah, I keep thinking ibuprofen. That's not it. Sudafed. I guess that was it. It is Sudafed. Yeah. Yeah, acetaminophen, right, is the active ingredient. Yeah, so, man, it's been a week. Oh, I hardly slept. I got probably 3 to 4 hours total sleep over 36 hours. My body just could not sleep. So the sore throat came, and that went away, and then the body aches came, and it wasn't influenza. I've had that. It's just head cold, and it still lingers, and I've been coughing for the last 2 days. My serratus posterior, anterior ribs, and my intercostals are all sore from coughing. That sort of subsided last night. Was the first night of kind of really good sleep I got. I had a bunch of running around to do to get everything that I needed for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Just kind of keeping it simple, just warming up and stuff. And I was leaving the store with 2 arms full of groceries, and I felt my throat started. I was like, oh man, that's my indicator. If my throat's starting to get sore again, I'm compromising my immune system. Fortunately, I have hot tea tonight. Hot tea with raw Sonoran Desert honey, echinacea tea, 2 bags, because I don't do 1, 2, and then a nice big slice of lemon. Oh man, that's so good. I just pulled this out of the microwave like 7 minutes ago. So I'm going to be human today, so thank you for your indulgence. I've got a box of tissue in front of me, which I will need to be using, so I'll try not to make it too loud, but when my nose is full, it sounds like I'm tuning it when I blow. So I didn't want to skip another night. And with tomorrow being Thanksgiving, so it'll just be what it is. My voice will be a little different. I have something, a lady I used to work with from Baston. I used to call her Baston. She's emailed me saying the other day, and it's so funny. It's all these Uh, I don't even know how to describe it. I'll read it to you. So I'm going to do a little bit of reading. It's just a couple of pages. It's funny stuff that you see on that people send around in an email. It made me laugh. Anyway, somebody asked, "Oh, if I was feeling better." So I'm getting there. And he says, "You bounce back quickly." Some of it, the rest of it, is just draining. And I didn't take any more of that Sudafed. I only took it to get me through the being a judge at the competition, at the championship. I haven't taken it since because it dries you up really well. But I don't like to sleep with it. Even though it's bad for it to, I sleep upright about 30 degrees. It drains all night long, but if that stuff dries up at night, everything gets dried. I don't like that. I wake up and it's like I'm really parched. And so anyway, I wanted to be here. Thank you all for showing up. Happy pre-Thanksgiving. I hope you're all ready to enjoy tomorrow. We have so much to be grateful for in this country. Sudafed. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Anyway, I broke out my tune down guitar. I haven't tuned it. It's still kind of holding a tune, so I have a song I haven't done in a long time. I wanted to play on that. So welcome everybody to Wind Down Wednesday. Sip 'em if you got 'em, whatever you've got. Oh man, this is so good. That lemon and a combination of that and that squeezed raw honey in here is just great. Everything a boy on the mend needs. All right, so let's get some music going. Haley's in Seattle and Amy's in Ohio. So let me see. The screen's opposite. Seattle, Ohio, Arizona. So there is our love triangle for tonight. I like it. I love that. All right. A little bit of Steve Holtz and Jewel to kick off the evening. You hear the clock, 6 a.m. It feels so far from where I've been. Got my eggs, I got my pancakes too. I've got my maple syrup, thing with you. Break the yolks and make a smiley face. I kinda like it in my brand new place. I wipe the spots off the mirror, don't leave the keys in the door. I never put wet towels on the floor anymore, 'cause dreams last so long, and even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Called my mom and she was out for a walk. Sold a cup of coffee, but it didn't want to talk, so I picked up the paper. It was more bad news, more hearts being broken, more people being used. But on my coat, the pouring rain, and I saw a movie. It just wasn't the same, 'cause it was happy, I was sad, yeah. It only made me miss you so bad, 'cause dreams don't last for so long, even after you're gone. And I know that you love me, and soon you will see. You were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, I go about my business and I'm doing fine. Besides, what would you say had you on the line. Same old starry night, much to say. Hearts are broken every day. Hey. Brush my teeth and put the cap back on. I know you hate it when I leave the light on. I pick a book up and turn the sheets down, yeah. I take a good long look around. Put on my PJs and hop into bed. I'm half alive but I feel mostly dead. I try and tell myself it'll be alright. I shouldn't think any more tonight, 'cause dreams last so long, even after you're gone. I know that you love me, and soon I know you will see you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, you were meant for me, and I was meant for you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Haley, I hope you were still here and able to join me on that song. I visualized and pictured you there. Sorry, I told you I'm going to be human today, so my Jedi powers only go so far. So I do the best I can. Oh man, I've been draining. Kev says, "Take it easy. I don't want to lose your voice." Yeah, I don't think I'm in too much jeopardy of that, but thank you. It's just the throat. I mean, my throat's not sore anymore. It's just draining. However, yesterday, because what you do here in the Sonoran Desert is if you've got a cold, even in the winter, when it's still nice out, like in the low 70s, you go sit in the sun and it helps dry all that out. So I did that yesterday. I went out to the Riparian Preserve and sat there by the lake and had lunch and had a Chipotle bowl. Oh man, it's so good. And let that sun dry this up. I just didn't have a chance to do it today. Amy says, sounds great. Thank you. I don't know if Haley's still here. I got to hear that, but anyway, let's see. I have a string that's not cooperating. Let me find out which one it is. I think I suspect. Yeah. Come on, dude. Pick a flat or a sharp. There we go. Uh-huh. So I hope everybody's ready to spend some downtime tomorrow, Thanksgiving, being grateful for all that we have, and with family or friends, or however that looks for you. I'm definitely staying home tomorrow, so I'll just be hanging out here, and my roommate got her stuff that she likes, and I went to Sprouts and got rotisserie turkey breasts and some already made green bean casserole, just small orders of these, enough for two, mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing. So it's just throwing them in a big Pyrex and putting them in the oven on 350 and just letting them warm up. So it's going to be an easy day tomorrow. And I did get these big jumbo navel oranges from Sprouts, so I've been squeezing like a whole half gallon full of that, and in addition to my supplements, so that helps. And local citrus, and then I got enough. I went and got a bottle of champagne yesterday, so we'll probably make mimosas in the afternoon when we eat. So it'll be a good day. Yeah, it is a good idea, Amy. Let's see. If you look to the east, where the sun never sets, I'll be there at the top of the stairs, you could bet. So just pick up the phone, make a call on your own. I'll be there when you say your last little prayer. La la la, la la, la la. You hold your head in your hands, and I don't have a way to climb inside your body and just hang out and stay. And everybody's asking when you're coming back, and I don't have an answer, so I fade out in the black. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Well, and I walk so slowly to the broken glass outside, and treading oh so cautiously, wondering where you hide. And I got notes tacked on my walls, kisses oh so sweet, and all I do is wonder when again the two shall meet. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Do you hear me talking to you? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up a set up. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. $100 phone bill multiplied by 5. Hey, you look like a phone to me. Hey, are you still alive? And dirty plates and bottles will it decorate my floor? And I got lots of so-called friends just knocking on my door. Who knows how I feel today? I suppose I'll slowly fade away. Fade away. Uh-huh. Do you hear me talking here? Oh, hello again. How do you do? Good morning, I miss waking up the setup. Good morning, I miss waking up with you. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, there's a little double shot. There's some Steve Poltz for this pre-Thanksgiving edition of Wind Down Wednesday. He says, do you have Friday off for the long weekend? Almost. Yeah, it's been a week. One of my regular clients on Monday messaged me before I got up. She had a 1 o'clock appointment, and she was battling food poisoning from the night before. And so she canceled. Another regular client that I had on Tuesday has MS, and she was having a flare-up, so she canceled on Tuesday. I think somebody else was scheduled. Oh, we had a couple scheduled for today, and the wife got sick, so we were notified yesterday. So that cleared up today, which all of those people needed healing. So the universe cleared their plate so that they could heal, and me too. And nobody tomorrow. I have a regular on Friday, which I'll be good for, and then Saturday and Sunday, completely clear. So yeah, so I've been doing work here in the den. I finally been getting these boxes of books and stuff so I could fill up my bookcase. You might notice there's some things that are visible now in the shot, both up here and down below. I've kind of filled it back up again. I took pictures of it in my previous apartment so I could kind of reconstruct it because I like how I put everything together. And I've been hanging more stuff up on the walls and getting ready to hang others. So I'll probably spend the weekend just dabbling in this. And I should go out and sit out in the sun at the riparian again. And keep soaking up the sun as all this eventually dries up and clears out. So, yeah. So what was a full week has coasted down, and that's okay because I can tank up on that stuff and dry it up for a couple of hours, but my body needs to heal. So did my clients. So anyway, Amy says, nice song, thank you. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Okay, that was some Eagles. I like the way sparkling earrings lay against your skin so bright, and I want to sleep with you in the desert tonight, with a billion stars all around. 'Cause I got a peaceful, lazy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. And I found out a long time ago what a woman can do to your soul. Oh, but she can't take you anyway. You don't already know how to go. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me die, 'cause I'm already standing on the ground. I get this feeling I may know you as a lover and a friend. This voice keeps whispering in my other ear, tells me I may never see you again. But I get a peaceful, easy feeling. I know you won't let me down, 'cause I'm already standing. I'm already standing. Yes, I'm already standing on the ground. Ooh, whoa, whoa. What a feeling. Oh yeah, my favorite Eagles song, huh? He says, got released from work at 11 o'clock this morning. 5 days off. Good for you, man. You deserve it. You and many others earned that. So thanks for carrying that torch and keeping that plant running and safe and all that stuff. 30% of the southwestern grid comes from Palo Verde Nuclear Generating Station. My former hometown, I guess I should call it. It is like a city. At least when I was out there, especially during construction, over 3,000 people. When I left, I think we were down to 2,300. It is a mini, like a little city. Yep, it was like family out there, 26 years. So second largest plant in the free world, largest nuclear plant, nuclear generating station in the United States. There's a Z still out there. And others. Not many that I knew, but he says, love your version. Thank you. Even with the sinuses, it was okay. Let me do one more, and I have some funny stuff. My friend Elaine that I used to work with from Baston, she sent me some funny things I thought I'd read as an interlude. Let's see. So it all comes down to this: how we get past one last kiss. Seems the stars might have their way, and love's a fool's dance, so they say. This is one thing that I can do: take myself down off this lover's cross. It's all for you, for you. shining night I know. No righteous crest, no halo, but I'm the one who's here tonight. This surrender feels so right. You're my rapture of the blue. Take my hand, let's make this lover's cross. It's all for you, for you. I pray for sleep that will not come till I know that I'm the one you want to fall for you, for you, for you. Feels like home in your embrace, tender kiss, perfume and lace. That's me lighting up the sky, a flaming star. Make your wish and I will fly. See me falling straight to you. Here I am, say I'm your man. I'll give it all for you, for you, for you. Oh, all right. That's the second to the last original I wrote some years ago called For You. And so tonight, that was for all of you, my tribe. Thanks for stopping by on your way or during Thanksgiving prep. Okay, so I have some funny things that my friend Elaine I used to work with sent me, and I just thought they were funny, and I like to take whatever comic relief we can get. So I thought I'd read a few of these to you. They're all no more than PG. There's a couple of them that are questionable in terms of taste. I might skip over, but it's just something she forwarded along that somebody put together, and I wanted to read it. I thought you guys might get a laugh. Thank you, Amy. So here's the title: Ambiguity and Idiosyncrasies. For those who live the philosophy of ambiguity as well as the idiosyncrasies of English. Here we go. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. I thought that was funny. That was a good start. Atheism is a non-profit, P-R-O-P-H-E-T organization. If man evolved from monkeys and apes, why do we still have monkeys and apes? That's a good one. I went to a bookstore. This has got to be my favorite. There's like almost 3 pages, 2.5, and this is my original. This is my favorite. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman, "Where's the self-help section?" Amy will love this. She said if she told me it would defeat the purpose. I thought that one just made me laugh. What if there were no hypothetical questions? Oh my gosh, okay. This is funny. If a deaf child signs swear words, does his mother wash his hands with soap? Because when I was a kid, they used to wash their mouth out. Oh, I just thought that was funny. I mean, this is humor, you know, like some of my favorite comedians, Richard Lewis, Sarah Silverman, others. Um, they really push the line, but Bill Maher, they all say, look, we're adults, this is humor. It's not meant to impugn anybody. Anyway, so I thought okay. I like this one. If someone with multiple personalities threatens to kill himself, is it considered a hostage situation? That reminds me of my favorite bumper sticker I saw 20 years ago, longer even. I should put this on a t-shirt. It's my favorite bumper sticker I saw in Phoenix once. Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm schizophrenic, and so am I. That's my favorite bumper sticker, so that kind of reminded me of that one. Amy she used to teach. Is there another word for synonym? Where do forest rangers go to get away from it all? What do you do when you see an endangered animal eating an endangered plant? That's one that makes you go, If a parsley farmer is sued, can they garnish his wages? Would a fly without wings be called a walk? W-A-L-K. Why do they lock gas station toilets? Are they afraid someone will break in and clean them? That's a good one. If a turtle doesn't have a shell, is he homeless or naked? I thought that was good, poignant. Can vegetarians eat animal crackers? If the police arrest a mute, do they tell him he has the right to remain silent? Okay, this one I've seen, I agree with. Why do they put Braille on the drive-through bank machines? Now, the obvious answer we know is that some of those aren't just installed. They're made generic. They could have been at the front of a bank, and in that case, Braille applies. But still a good question. How do they get deer to cross the road only at those yellow road signs? I think my friends down in the South would like that one. What was the best thing before sliced bread? Good question. One nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people. Does the little mermaid wear an algebra? A-L-G-E, like algae, algebra. Do infants enjoy infancy as much as adults enjoy adultery? How is it possible to have a civil war? That's a good question. Are you still with me? I don't know if anybody's even watching. I think Amy is. Okay, this is crazy. If one synchronized swimmer drowns, do the rest drown too? That's bad. If you ate both pasta and antipasto, would you still be hungry? If you try to fail and succeed, which have you done? That's great. That's a good one. Okay. Oh, wait. Whose cruel idea was it for the word lisp to have S in it? Okay, this is funny. Why are hemorrhoids called hemorrhoids instead of asteroids? Dave says Waka Wonka. Okay, this one's great. Why is it called tourist season if we can't shoot at them? Why is there an expiration date on sour cream? Oh, and my friend that sent this, Elaine, said, because it does go bad. Ask me, I know. So she's had that happen. The final three. If you spin an Oriental man in a circle 3 times, does he become disoriented? Oh gosh, that's bad. Can an atheist get insurance against acts of God? That's a good one. Okay, and the last one. Why do shops have signs, guide dogs only? The dogs can't read and their owners are blind. Oh my gosh. There's a quote at the end from somebody, whoever sent this, from a quote from Robert Baden-Powell. I don't know who that is, but the quote is, the most worthwhile thing is to try to put happiness into the lives of others, which I agree. So I hope some of those made you laugh. I'm going to read my favorite one again. It was on the front page. Oh, yeah. I went to a bookstore and asked the saleswoman, where's the self-help section? She said if she told me, it would defeat the purpose. That's still my favorite. I like that one. Okay, Adobe Flash. I don't know how many times I have to tell you, stop bothering me in the middle of my set. All right. Thanks for the laughs. You're welcome. Some of those were funny, and I got that yesterday, and I thought I'm gonna have to print those up, which I did this morning, and read a few. I ended up reading them all. You can almost not have enough comic relief these days. So thanks for persevering through those. I thought those were funny. I like the bookstore one, self-help. It would defeat the purpose. It's like you've got to help yourself through it. That was funny though. Okay, I'm gonna do something. Uh, the synonym one. Yeah, you have to be smart to get that. It took me a minute, so I'm not surprised. You got that right away. And the garnish is funny too. Yep. I have not played this. I don't know if I've ever performed this. Z, do you remember? Well, yes, of course you will. My very last live in studio set, remember at Superstition Canyon? I don't remember everybody that was there. Do you remember my friends, the Dores? They bought my house. Do you remember they showed up? They're the ones I just visited in Michigan because they sold and went back, and I stayed with them and they bought me a room. We all stayed at the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island. So they were there at that last one. You might remember them. They had a teenage daughter named Ava. And I think Kevin and Jean were there, and Kelsey and maybe Cindy. Some other friends of mine that sat kind of in the back. Do you remember in front of like the window where the gym was? There was a husband and wife that were friends of mine. Jean might remember. Yeah, and his head was shaved so I would have mentioned then, so it's not news now. I follow HIPAA rules, but so he was a client of mine, and so was she, and he had a knee surgery that had gone wrong, and then he was seeing me for about a year and a half. Then he had a inoperable brain tumor, and was in remission, doing well, and I used to do out-call to their home, and so she messaged me on Monday that he passed on Saturday night during a storm that we had here. He was in hospice. And so it was my first client that's passed. And they're awesome people, just great sense of humor. And then she told me they're going to have a memorial in December, and then after that, because they're from New York, he's Puerto Rican from New York, and it's so funny. They're going to have a memorial, and then at a church. Then after that, they're going to like a East Coast New York style pizza place in Chandler that I had never heard of, and they rented out a private room. And she says, "You're invited, and can you bring my guitar, your guitar? Would you?" She goes, "If you feel like it." So, of course, the answer to that is yes. She said, "I knew that," and they only came out and saw me that one time. And she said, "I knew as soon as I saw you play that if Dave ever passed, I wanted you to play at his memorial." And I was like, "Oh, so touched." And she said, "You know, he's like 10 years younger than me." So she said he loves all those Bread songs and all of that of the 70s. So interestingly enough, even before Elvis in 1972, my friend Jeff Robertson and I, my best friend at the time who played awesome guitar, our parents or my mom dropped us off at Veterans Memorial Coliseum. And my very first rock concert, if you want to call it that, was the group Bread. And I used to sit and play some of their songs on my bed and stuff. I don't think I've ever performed any. I did play a David Gates song, Goodbye Girl, like 20 years ago. I played it when I was starting to do coffee shops, but I've never played it since. Anyway, so I was pulling up on YouTube and just kind of figuring out, dusting off some old Bread songs. So I wanted to just set the stage. I've not even rehearsed this. What I was practicing in the original key last night for this song is not even the key I used to play it in. So it just came to me, and I thought I wanted to try it, just for grins, to honor my friend Dave and his wife Laura. And Dave loved muscle cars, and he was just a very gregarious guy. So yeah, I checked on her yesterday, and so I was really honored that she wants me to come and play. So when she said Bread, it's like, okay, I've got, I think it's like the 22nd. So I've got roughly a month to really put together a nice set list for him. So I started thinking of that last night. But this is my favorite Bread song when I was a teenager, and they were on the radio. I've not rehearsed this, not even gone through it. Not even sure I know all the lyrics, but I wanted to at least try it, just to kind of honor my friend Dave and his wife Laura. Let's see. Hey, have you ever tried really reaching out for the other side? Maybe climbing on rainbows, but baby, it goes. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this all is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. No, you don't know me well. Every little thing only time will tell. You believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. If you want to know what the song is leading to, I want to make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. Life can be short or long. Love can be right or wrong. You believe the things that I do, and we'll see it through. Dreams there for those who sleep. Life is for us to keep. And if you're wondering what this all is leading to, I wanna make it with you. I really think that we could make it, girl. All right. There's from my friend Dave, who transitioned on Saturday. God bless him, his wonderful wife Laura. So honored to be able to sing his memorial, and I know Amy's song will definitely be in the mix as always. And so she said bread, and I'm like, I will comply. What? Oh, I was going through another one last night. Two that I like came to mind. I was going through their greatest hits, you know, like Diary and all those. It's like, nah, I don't want any sad songs and nothing crazy. I like Guitar Man. I didn't go through that one. Let me see. It was Make It With You and I can't remember. There was another one. Oh yeah, it was Goodbye Girl. I don't think I remember that one. I don't know. You remember this from the Goodbye Girl movie with Richard Dreyfuss, and I can't remember. Anyway, this is a David Gates song just from that. I don't even know it, so I'll go as far as I can. All your life you waited for love to come and stay. Now I have found you. You must not slip away. I know you've been afraid to love again. But darling, you must trust them just once more. 'Cause baby, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Yeah, I tell you goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. Even though we're far apart, you still would have my heart. So forget your past, my goodbye girl. Bring me back to you. I know you were afraid to love again, despite the lines you've hid from me. Instead of giving in, I can wait forever. Love to come and stay. Darling, you must trust me that way. And baby, goodbye doesn't mean forever. Let me tell you goodbye doesn't mean we'll never be together again. When you wake up and I'm not there, I won't be far away. So forget my past, my goodbye girl, 'cause now I'm here to stay. So I don't really remember it, but that was the other one. So I'm kind of up in the air. I think she'll like that. Depends on you interpret the lyrics, but anyway. So So that's the story behind those. We'll see how it goes. I'll put up a good set list to entertain. We'll leave it on. Oh yeah, I'm going to end that set list with Impala because Dave was a car guy. He had to dodge like a muscle car. I mean, on his very first session, it came in. He was laying down supine, face up, and I was working on his knee and his cell phone out, and he was showing me all these pictures of his cars. It was awesome. So I'm going to have to end on Impala for that set for family and friends. So when I get requests like that, I put a lot of time and effort when I have time far in advance and make it very special and unique. So anyway, you guys are the first ones that have heard those. They're really rough. Obviously, the second one was because I haven't even played it at all in 20 years, maybe. So, how are we doing? Oh, almost over. Okay. Yeah, oh, thanks for all the condolences. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, she texted me and said, just wanted you to know Dave just considered you a really good friend. Yeah, we had so much fun conversations and stuff. He was a riot. And that's why I said I'm going to miss his sense of humor. He made me laugh so much. Oh, thanks, Gene. Kevin says, sound great, one of my high school faves. Yeah, so I got to learn that. Even despite my cold, vocals are good. Those are not the original keys. David Gates's, it's a little too high for me. So, but that set pretty well. Thank you, Amy. Says beautiful. Sounds great. Yeah, I love Goodbye Girl too, Gene. This thing just jumped. Marsha Mason, that's right. Uh-huh. Goodbye Girl is so apropos. You haven't seen that. Yeah, I thought it was so apropos. Thank you. That's the confirmation I needed. I was kind of not on the fence, just not sure. Thank you, Aim. Cindy's here. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, friend. Thanks for tuning in. Yay, good to see you. Yeah, agree with Kevin. Thanks, Gene. All right. We're at the top of the hour. So I didn't even tune my tune down guitar. I picked it up earlier and it was good enough. Just enough out of tune to give it a vintage sound. So I haven't played this in a while. This is, despite my cold, this is, as you know, Paul McCartney's song from one of my favorite movies, The Lake House. So I wanted to end on this one tonight. I just thought it'd be perfect. Thanks everybody for tuning in. It was so good to see you. Virtually, but it always feels like you're right here with me. And Cindy, we miss you. Thank you so. I was actually thinking of you the other day, kind of out of nowhere. Monday maybe. It's like, oh, I haven't seen Cindy in a long time. And here you are. I'm very sure this never happened to me before. I met you, and now I'm sure this never happened before. And now I see this is the way it's supposed to be. I met you, and now I see this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be for lovers. They shouldn't go it alone. It's not so good when you're on your own. So come to me. Now we can be what we want to be. I love you, and now I see this is the way it should be. This is the way it should be. This is the way it should be for lovers. They shouldn't go it alone. It's not so good when you're on your own. I'm very sure this never happened to me before. I met you, and now I'm sure this never happened before. This never happened before. This never happened before. This never happened before. Oh, I've gone too long without playing that. I love that little Paul McCartney song. I love that movie equally. Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. I love Keanu Reeves. He's just a genuine awesome dude. All right, my Wine Down Wednesday tribe, the day before Thanksgiving, thank you so much if you're doing prep and all that stuff or just taking the time, or even if I was in the background. I love that, that you just drop in and leave me a comment. It means so much. Cindy says, oh, I miss you too. You're just tuning in, so I've had this head cold since last Friday. I missed Sunday, but I did not want to miss the day before Thanksgiving and wait all the way till Friday. So I have my hot echinacea tea with raw Sonoran Desert honey and a slice of lemon. So just letting it heal itself naturally, but I have my tissue box here in front of me, which I've needed to use a couple times, but I knew I could get through this and I wanted to sing. Cindy says, sexy deep breaths from the cold. Sounding great. Maybe I should record like this and do a little Barry White. Nobody can do Barry White, but it would be worth it if I could make a few bucks and temporarily take advantage of my voice change. Amy says, thanks to the music. You're welcome. Gene, you also, all of the McCormick clan and all the extended family of yours, wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. And same to Amy. You're welcome, Z. I will. I'm working on it. I'm taking good care. Massive doses of vitamin C, and I got my, went and got some, I haven't used just Multis in a long time. They hurt my stomach. And then my friend Kelsey did research because she's younger, but she's had stomach problems. So she did some research and she found out that there's all kinds of coatings and fillers and crap. I tried Centrum Senior a couple of years ago. Tried them twice and they just hurt. So she found all that out. She found a brand. I can't remember what it's called, but I got it at, what's that vitamin store here? Anyway, I don't want to get on a tangent. But I went to the vitamin store and I got this brand. They're like pretty expensive. They're like $45 for a 30-day supply. But they're 50 plus. And I've been taking them 2 days in a row. Zero stomach issues. So I got my multis. I got massive doses of vitamin C. I got my echinacea tea. Plenty of fluids and rest. Sitting out the riparian preserve. Letting the sun just naturally dry all this out. So it's taking its time, but it'll get there. But I wanted to just press pause on all of that and see all of you tonight. Wishing you all a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks, Cindy. All of you too as well. So, as always, namaste. The divinity in me recognizes and honors the divinity in you. Thanks for keeping yourselves healthy, keeping your immune systems bolstered up as well, so you don't get what I've got. And enjoy the rest of your Hump Day Wednesday evening. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. I hope you have a restful and peaceful one, sharing it with family and friends and good food. And I will be back on, I should take advantage of that Terminator voice. I'll be back on Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. As always, have a great rest of your night. Love to all my tribe, and we'll see you again soon.